Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Write Bookkeeping. Today I'm going to show you how to edit an existing chart of accounts or how to import a brand new chart of accounts to your Xero software. So let's get started. So let's start off with what chart of accounts is. So a chart of accounts is a list of all accounts you can use to record your transactions in Xero. It helps you categorize your transactions correctly and group similar accounts together to generate reports about your organization. So Xero assigns a default chart of accounts when you first set up your organization. If you prefer, you can import a chart of accounts from your previous accounting system or import your own custom chart. So if you want to add new or edit multiple accounts, you can export your chart of accounts from Xero to a CSV file, edit the file with the required changes, then import the data into Xero. So first of all, I'm going to show you how we are going to add new or edit multiple accounts in our chart of accounts in Xero. So let's go to accounting, chart of accounts. So first of all, I'm going to export my default chart of accounts. Right, my default chart of accounts has now been exported. Say I want my expenses to be in the 4,000 range rather than the 400s. I'm just going to edit this. Likewise, we can edit the codes. All right, so let's say I want to add a new expense. So let's just say I want to add staff amenities, right? So then I'm just going to check because the code will be unique for every account within the chart of accounts. So in my expenses side, I'm going to check what is the last number, so it's 494. So then I can enter a new a new line and make this 495 and give it a staff amenity. Right, this will be an expense, GST on expenses. If you like, you can give a description or else you can leave that as blank. Right, so this is how you edit your chart of account. Just going to save this. Go back to Xero and import. So I'm importing it from Xero itself. I don't know. Browse. This is the latest one, so I'm just going to import that. Click on, you can see it has got attached, so I'm just going to click on import. Right, so earlier we had 55 accounts, now we have 56 because the new account, which was staff amenities, was added. So now we have 56 accounts. Right, and we can just confirm. Okay, going down just to confirm, you can see here that my account code for advertising has changed, bank fees account code changed, cleaning account code also has changed. And just to see if my staff amenities has been, here you go, my staff amenities also has been imported. So right, that is how we edit an existing chart of accounts in Xero. Right, so if you want to edit or add new accounts, that is one option that Xero has given to us. Another option is you can import your chart of accounts from MYOB. So in your MYOB accounting software, you have to download your chart of accounts that is already there and come over here to import, click on MYOB and browse your file, your CSV file that you have downloaded from MYOB. Browse it over here, select it and click import. Another option Xero has given is to create a brand new chart of accounts. Right, so if you are a GST registered company, you can download this file, or if you're non-GST registered, you can download this file. So let me just download the GST registered one and let's see what we can do there. So this is the GST registered CSV file that Xero has given to us. So there are already accounts over here. You can either edit, you can delete, whatever you want you can do with this CSV file. And you can, if you can see, there is just a few. There is only around 52. So you can add new accounts, you can delete new accounts, you can do whatever you want with this CSV file. And the same way that we did before, you have to go back to your Xero chart of accounts import and click on Xero and browse, select your file and import it. Right. Now, one more thing I need to tell you is regarding deleting or archiving chart of accounts in your chart of accounts. So if you see here this YTD balances, year-to-date balances, so this zero means that currently nothing has been allocated to this account as yet. So these accounts can be safely deleted if you do not want them. So if we go down to say our staff amenities that we staff amenities. Right, so this is 0. So let's say we do not want this anymore. You can safely delete this. Right, that can be deleted. But if you already have a balance in your YTD, that means you have already allocated some transactions to this account, it cannot be deleted. What can be done is this account can be archived. Can't be deleted, but it can be archived. So what happens when you archive it is when you are doing your coding, when you are entering a new bill or doing any bank reconciliations, this account which you have archived is not going to pop up. It's not going to show as an option for you to allocate because it will be in the archive section, right? And when it's in the archive section, you can always restore that account back in case you need it in a later date. When it is deleted, you cannot restore it, but when it's archived, you can restore it. So that's the difference between archiving and deleting. If there is a YTD balance, you cannot delete the account. You have to instead archive it, and that can always be brought back again to your Xero software. Right, so that's it about chart of account. I hope this video was helpful. So please like and please subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thank you.